Well, John, Lonnie, I know that you guys definitely have time together as a couple, which I think is really cool, which is League of Legends, because you guys do League of Legends together a lot, correct?
Yeah.
Well, cool. Well, how much time do you say you would probably spend on League of Legends a week? Just ballpark.
Honestly, not as much as it used to be, but
Yeah.
ballpark.
Destiny.
Yeah.
Now is Destiny? Is Destiny stole him away from you? Destiny is like the other woman now that it's taken away from your League of Legends time.
Yeah, seriously. I have like 500 hours of this. Yeah,
Holy
wow.
Ridiculous.
Deuce and I have like 100 hours. We thought
Yeah,
that was a
like
lot.
I'm not even gonna lie. Like Destiny, I'm shelled for a hot minute.
I'm the least of the group of people I play with. I have the least time.
Really?
They're all
like just crazy. Just
yeah. They actually just put
knee
something
deep.
out today where they said that the average Destiny player plays 3 hours a day. That's how.
Wow, that's nuts. Because if you think about it, like if you break down your day, to squeeze 3 hours of anything into that is pretty big.
Yeah.
So
minus your 8 hours of work.
Yeah,
and
exactly.
Your other responsibilities.
Yeah, because I mean, you guys, like I said before, you got so much more than me because you've got 3 kids, you've got each other, you've got your work. Squeezing in 3 hours, that's a lot of time.
Yeah.
But League, we would play.
We
at nighttime.
See, it's usually that same thing. It's usually bedtime, 8, 9 o'clock. And
Then it's
time
League
to go.
until like midnight or whatever.
Yeah, literally,
Right.
or until like you fall asleep while you're still playing. You know that. Get off the mat. Log out. You're killing me.
Well, to those that don't know what League of Legends is, 95 million people play League of Legends, so it's really popular now. It's a 5v5, right? So
Yeah.
5 players
Yeah,
versus
it's a
5
lot
players.
of fun.
MOBA, they
So
call it.
what would you guys say to people that like Deuce and I? We've never played League of Legends. Like, what would you suggest for people that have not played League of Legends before? Is there a certain class that's easier, like as a basic class?
Well, it's for PC, right? It's only PC.
No, you talk about the class. On
The class like of characters that you can be like it's PC only.
But let me before we go to that, let's go to Lonnie's question. What can you play it on? Because I was under the impression it's only PC.
It is
right?
only
Yeah.
PC.
So for a guy that doesn't own a PC, then
Yeah, and you don't need any high quality gaming system. It's
pretty basic.
Yeah, you don't need like a I don't
You just
even
like
know.
a
You don't need a high-end rig
No.
or anything. You could run on a laptop. Yeah.
We actually both play on laptops.
Right.
Oh, that's cool because
Yeah.
at least it's portable, so you can be in the living room together, have the TV on, and play.
That's typically
That's
what
cool
it
shit,
was.
man.
Yeah.
But I mean,
What is it called?
class-wise, the class-wise, like you were
Well,
saying.
yeah, like what's so like a beginner? Like if you wanted to start
Beginner-wise,
off, if you told someone, hey,
there's actually a different playlist because basically how there's 3 different lanes. It's hard. It's
hard to explain.
Yeah. And there's different roles to play, and it's like
It's really easy to get though. Like as I got it.
say your top lane is going to be say your tank, or just for instance, your middle lane is usually a mage, but now they've turned into where it's an assassin, which is basically in quick kill out. Right. You're squishy, but you can kill and deal high damage. Bottom lane is usually 2 people. You have a ADC, it's called, attack damage carry.
okay.
And basically, it's like a marksman. It's like a ranged person, basically.
Yeah. So it'd be like if we're using first-person shooter terms, it'd be like your sniper.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
But basically, you sit back and you have somebody with you called a support.
Okay.
And there's a few different kinds. You have healing supports that'll heal you and just give you buffs, and you have supports that'll CC them, it's called.
Okay.
And it'll stun them or slow them, so you hit them with that, and then your attack damage carry, get the kill.
Cool. So it's basically, think of it like a tag team, like in pro wrestling. Like you've got a tag team partner with you. You're dealing the heavy damage, and then they're going to come back and help you, or heal you, or do something else for you.
It's for you to get kills, because on League of Legends, it's the more kills you get, you start stacking like higher damage towards the end of the game. It's all about end game.
So basically at the end of the round,
Depending
or
on
whatever
how
they call
well
it,
you get a few kills in a row, you start getting higher damage, and you get fed is what they call it, and then you can pretty much unstoppable.
Yeah.
But and on top of kills, it's more of like a objective game.
Okay.
That's part of it, because your kills, you get your starter. Because basically, you start nothing every time the game starts. And you got to build items like every time you start.
Okay.
You level up to sorry, it's been a while. There's not really a game to compare it to.
It has RPG
It's
elements.
called Dota.
I mean,
Dota is a game it's similar to, I guess. I've never played Dota, but
Does it have RPG elements? Or,
yeah.
So like RPG fans out there might like it.
yes, it's highly
Addictive.
Well, that's what everybody says. Everybody's
Very
almost
addictive.
compared it to almost like the new Warcraft.
Yeah, that's
Because
what I'm saying.
they say, I mean, it really is kind of the new game that's going to make you like log a lot of time in and like really
You
really
do.
get addicted to
a
it.
lot of time.
5
It's a
hours
free
at night.
game.
Oh wow!
Yeah,
It is a free game too, but you will spend money.
a lot of money.
Bank on it.
Yeah, because you can buy like you can customize your characters.
Skins.
So they're called champions, and there's tons of them. So you can like you can buy like credit, like gift cards. Like that's what. Speaking of Valentine's Day, John, when he started playing, it was like this time last year for Valentine's Day. I was getting him gift cards for League of Legends for Valentine's Day. That's great. And then Christmas, I got a Valentine's. I got more gift cards for League of Legends. It's great.
Yeah,
But from what I understand, because we had somebody talk to us on the podcast earlier about League of Legends, everything in League of Legends that you buy is basically just something that makes your character look different.
Yeah. Like,
it's not anything that's going to give you
more power.
It's not
it's
pay
not
to
pay
win,
to
right?
win.
Yeah, it's not.
No.
Yeah, it's not
you can only
premium.
you can only buy skins.
Yeah.
Basically, you buy your items in game, but that's based off of how you perform. Because there's waves of minions, they call them, that come, and you need to last hit them. Because basically, it's you gotta get gold.
Right.
You get gold for last hitting minions, for getting kills, for taking down towers.
Now they're not the little yellow guys that like bananas.
That would be kind of fun.
No, but it's a huge game. I guess there's there's items you need to get. You build it up, and it only sucks if you start from zero every time. But it makes sense.
You can play random, or you can play with friends too, which is kind of cool.
Yeah, because you
can build a team.
And then they have the whole.
That's really cool, especially like if like the two of you were playing, and then Johnny and Brandy were playing, and I was playing, then we could all have like a
together.
group
Yeah,
plan or whatever they call it.
I'll tell you too. There's also another. There's another one. There's a jungler. It's called.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about jungler.
Because
you
got
a jungler.
Yeah.
Okay.
It sounds stupid, but it makes sense.
Yeah.
All right, you have three. I told you got the 3 lanes.
Right.
The top and the middle and the bottom. But there's a jungler on your side.
Okay.
That basically there's like monsters set up in there for him.
Okay.
He kills all the monsters, get gold. Farm himself up. Basically, what they do is they assist other lanes. Also, they call it ganking.
Right.
While you're fighting, they'll come in, jump on the other guy and CC him, and you guys gotta try to secure the kill. And it can work the same the other way. The other team has one, and they can counter gank you, and it's like big strategy. I don't really know how to explain it. It makes sense.
Actually, I might have a way to explain it. If we were going to use pro wrestling terms, he's kind of like the manager.
He's the guy that comes in and hits you with the chair.
Exactly. He's the one that distracts the referee or hits the other guy with the chair. It kind of like it gets everybody out of the way so you can pull off the win.
He's Bobby the Brain Heenan.
He is. He's Bobby the Brain Heenan, if you will.
There's a different element to it, because if he comes in and screws it all up, you get 3 kills, and all of a sudden your guy is that much more powerful than who you're going against. Yeah. So you gotta do it right. You can't.
Well, I think it sounds pretty cool. That was probably the role I'd want to play if I played the game, so I could play the manager.
I haven't played it in probably like 3 weeks. I think season.
I was about to say, because you guys got shirts for each other for Christmas for crying out loud. What was it like? Eat, sleep, play leagues.
Yeah.
I know, but I was season 5 just started.
Okay.
But they always have different changes to their.
So the season, if you will, is kind of, to use an analogy like World of Warcraft. It's kind of like the expansions when they do like the new expansions for Warcraft. Each season adds new things, adds new traits, and whatever.
It's usually always the same map.
Okay.
And they'll just add a few different changes to it here and
new
there.
champions.
And they do add new champions every month, every few months. It just depends.
Yeah, isn't there like 100+ characters?
Yeah,
that's the other thing. You can buy your characters, so that's what gets addicting.
Yeah, you can buy with money, or you can earn it.
You can earn points, and then you can buy.
There's a currency that you earn every game.
They're called riot points or something, right?
That's what you buy.
Okay.
And then you can earn IP from playing, and if you get enough IP,
and that's what's addicting. You just want to buy them all. You just want to
it's
like Pokemon. You want to catch them all.
Well, that's the thing I think would end up screwing me up, because, like I said, nothing I buy is really going to make me play any better. It's all cosmetic, and I want to have the prettier outfit, or I want to have like the best looking character, or the one that has the most animations, or whatever.
So it's cool. The only thing I really don't like about it is just the community in general, people.
Okay.
They're just really toxic. A lot of little kids.
Yeah.
Oh.
Not really little ones, right?
Oh, yeah.
Well, there's like a world champion too.
That's why I like to play with your friends.
Yeah.
So.
Well, it's kind of like anything. I mean, let's pull it back to
Call of Duty.
Yeah, Call of Duty. That's what I was going to bring it back to. Is I played Call of Duty. I popped it in probably the first time in a month to play, just kind of to fit fart around. And I was having to mute kid after mute kid after mute kid, and I'm like, hey, where the fuck are your parents? Like, seriously, you were 8 years old, and you were calling me a dirty motherfucker. Like, you go to bed.
Yeah.
Like, and then two, it's like, I don't know. Like, I really almost wish that PlayStation, Xbox, and all these different people would make a server for adults.
Yeah.
And I don't give a shit. I would pay extra for it if it's like, look, you to be on this server, you have to pay an extra $5 a month, but we age check everybody. Like, you give us your social security number, your date of birth, we check to make sure you are who you say you are. And okay, now this is the adults only server. I pay extra for that every month because. God damn! I spend so much time meeting
squeakers
kids.
coming in.
Yeah, it's like, so you're beating me. It's like, just shut up.
How do you communicate in League of Legends? There's not voice chat, is there?
No, there's a chat box you can go through, but there's a few different voice chat services. There's one Curse you can use. It's called. It's just basically. It's linked kind of with League. It's basically like a friends list, and you can just invite people. It's almost like the Xbox Live party, basically, or your PlayStation party. We were doing Skype at first, but it kind of eats up your computer.
That's what I was thinking, because with Skype, with the video and everything, I thought it would eat up like a lot of the RAM.
That's what I used to do. I used to do the Skype and just turn off the camera just so we can talk, but this Curse is just like an Xbox Live party. Or
that's cool.
Yeah, I can't remember the name of the other one, what it's called. There's another one that's I'll think of it in a minute, but it's basically the same thing.
But it's basically the same thing. Well, that's cool. But it sounds like that it's fun because that gives you something to do as you guys together, where you can stay at home, you're not going out, where it gives you something to do together. Is there anything else you guys like to do together at home when you get time like that besides League of Legends, like any other games or
like G-rated?
It's not a G-rated podcast. It's definitely not a G-rated Twitch channel. But
hello, internet.
But
like practicing.
Yeah.
There's different series that I'm into. We
watch.
We have a lot of different shows. That
like
we
Netflix and stuff like that.
We just now got into a couple different ones. Of course, everyone's in the
Game of Thrones.
Game of Thrones.
It's fucking amazing.
Yeah.
And
she's trying to get me into Star Wars.
It's gonna happen.
I've never disliked it, but
it just wasn't your bag. Like I remember in high school, it wasn't your bag.
Me did Star Wars.
Yeah. Which for everybody on the Twitch stream out there, everybody's listening to the podcast. Me and John and Johnny have been friends since high school, so we've known each other forever. But that was never your bag, like back in the day. That really wasn't like your thing per se. So
I've opened my mind a lot. Since then.
Harry Potter.
Because that's the
other
thing. Right. Because she got me into Harry Potter.
Wow.
Because I used to make fun of people, and then I'm like, hooked. Yeah, I watch all the Twilights too.
And
Vampire Diaries.
Vampire Diaries is shit. I don't give a damn what anybody says. Vampire Diaries is the motherfucking tits.
It's mostly shows and stuff though. We find a lot of common interest in that, and so we can.
So we like a lot of that old stuff that's kind of like Game of Thronesy, and then that show Tutors.
Tutors is great.
Awesome.
Like all that. It's I get real hooked into them.
No.
The one that's on Stars. That's the shit.
Oh, Black Sails.
Black Sails is the motherfucking shit. And it just came back last week. Oh, let me tell you. I'm like, thank you, Stars. I love giving you my $10. Thank you, Bright House Cable.
Hey. Johnny and I got really into the Spartacus series.
I started watching it, but it was one of those where I just kept falling asleep again. I know it's not because it was bad or anything. It's just because
I'm telling you what, Spartacus is the best written porno I think I've ever seen in my entire life.
Wait a second. Write this shit down. So much sex.
It's Spartacus. Yeah, it is. It seriously is the best written porno I've ever seen in my life. because it is just like I got the first disc from Netflix back before they actually had it on streaming, and I'm like, holy crap, because I had my front and my back door open at the time, and it was like noon, and we were like, what the fuck's going on over there, dude? Like, shut the fuck up.
It was like the opening scene though to Orange is the New Black.
Oh,
pretty much, yeah.
That
Yeah.
like into that too.
That was good.
Oh,
Orange is the New
yeah.
Black was awesome.
And then you have Dexter.
Yep.
That we were all hooked into.
Yeah.
Oh, she had an X-Men movie too. I've never seen any X-Men movies.
Oh yeah.
Like, I've seen
yeah.
the cartoons.
I
No,
know.
I've seen the cartoons, but I've never seen the movies until.
Yeah, it was like.
Are you serious? Like,
That's
why? Like, that's really weird. Like, I could maybe give
It
you a
shaped
pass
him.
with Star Wars, but X-Men,
No, but I
it's
watched
like,
it. I watched all the cartoons. I just never watched the movies.
That doesn't count.
no.
Yeah.
I mean, the
Have
cartoon
you
was
seen the
awesome. The
movies
80s
now?
cartoon
Huh?
was
Have you seen the
pretty
movies
cool.
now?
Yeah, I've seen
Yeah.
them all.
Okay.
I love
Alright.
them.
Okay.
Okay.
Good.
All right.
Okay.
Okay.
No,
All
I
right.
watch
Jeez.
them.
It's a little out of time.
No, they're always on like HBO and stuff too.
Yeah.
So I always watch them.
Oh, yeah, I will say that, man. HBO, I don't know what it is lately, but they've got the superhero movies on a loop.
Mhm.
Like,
Yeah.
it's like X-Men, Spider-Man, like
Yeah.
Avengers,
I
everything is
do
on a
not
damn
have
loop.
a problem with that.
Well, it's not bad when I'm
Yeah,
trying
I
to
just
go to
watched
sleep at
Iron
night.
Man
So.
3 the other night.
Yeah.
It was on.
And Thor was on it, wasn't the,
Yeah,
the
the new
second
Thor was
Thor
on
one?
too.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Well, I'll tell you what, man. A little shout out to you guys, Job Bright House Cables. They've been hooking it up on HBO lately. Because holy crap, shoot. Because
Yeah, they actually have a lot of good stuff.
because I mean, I spend like stupid money on my cable bill because of all the channels I have.
That employee
I
rate.
think ours
Yeah.
is like $30 for everything.
Christ, I wish my bill was
Guys,
$30.
work there.
Yeah.
Holy cow! I would shit a brick if I got a bill that was $30. Mine's like $4.50. Like it's just stupid. It's like ridiculous how much my bill is every month. It's like you bought 3 pay-per-views and you got the super duper internet. It's like $half a grand.
Lonnie and I are table covers.
Yeah. Because you guys got on that cable cutting thing early.
Yeah.
We haven't had cable services for God,
It's been a couple of years. A
like
hot minute.
5
Yeah.
years, I
If
think.
we, like now that I work there, honestly, I feel
Yeah.
like if it came to where like it was no longer free, I would have the bare minimum. I'm like, nope, I need internet. That's
No,
all.
you lying.
Yeah, that's all we do.
Internet's super important, I
So the
think.
internet is like,
Yeah.
it really
The
is.
main
People like talk to me, they're like, I only want the internet. I'm like, I
She can
get
say
it.
what she wants,
Yeah.
but I need my TV.
Well, see, I'm right there with you because
If
my
you-
problem is live
Netflix,
sports.
Hulu Plus, and Amazon Prime. Everything you want to watch is there.
No
Yeah.
football.
No
Exactly.
sports. No, hers
See,
no
and that's the
sports.
problem
What
because
about
like
Xbox
we're.
Live? Doesn't it have like some?
It has ESPN, but it doesn't have
but
like.
but I mean, you don't get live
You watch
sports.
highlights, and
yeah.
not even live highlights, old highlights.
Yeah.
It's some dude
ESPN
they
is
trying
all
to sell
highlights
you.
anyway. That's all it is over and over again.
Well, no, not on
Sports.
Saturdays because Saturdays it's all college football and
Yeah.
I mean, so you get live
Sports
stuff,
bars are
but I
fun.
mean, yeah. Okay, would you rather me spend the $150 a month for the cable, or would you rather me walk out every Saturday with a $200 bar bill?
See, that's what I tell her when she started
You know?
getting on there playing video games. I could be in
Oh,
a bar right
shit.
now,
No
like
shit.
the majority of other guys.
Because I'm not gonna lie, there was one year I really thought hard about getting the DirecTV so I could get the NFL Sunday ticket, but I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna bite the bullet and just leave it. And then the couple games I really did want to see that weren't on our regular House cable bar, you know. And thank God I've got good friends that love being able to like take
They're
me to the
all
bar and
great
bring
and
it home.
everything, but
Yeah.
after that first year, when they take up the price.
Oh yeah, that thing
It's
is
crazy.
just ridiculous.
But let's chime in here on this though. It's like you guys like your Florida teams though, but someone like
yeah,
me,
you're screwed.
I'm
yeah.
a New Orleans Saints fan here,
AKA
and,
Johnny Womack, the Louisianimal.
Yeah. But you know, John's a big Dolphins fan.
Yes.
Yeah, and you get a majority of the games right on
And
TV.
Not like half.
CBS mainly, right?
Mhm.
And
But whenever they play a Bucks game at 1, they cut out the other game.
oh, do they really?
Yeah,
I didn't know that.
Which
it's
why?
screwed.
I haven't figured that out. Like, if there's a 1:00 Bucks game, we don't get the
And we're
4 o'clock
literally
game.
like right before the line where it
Yeah.
gets cut off for like, for
Yeah.
the home thing. Because the Dolphins are like right up
Yeah.
in Polk County, and then
Yeah.
everything cuts off and it's
Yeah.
all Bucks up here. Yeah,
Well,
that's annoying.
So you're a Tampa Bay Bucks fan.
I'm a Bucks fan, so 9 times out of 10, especially now that they finally overturned
I'll take that
the blackout rule.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what, and we talked about this on an earlier podcast, but I'll bring the story up because it's good to repeat. I went to a sports bar. I went there every fucking Sunday. I go to watch a Bucks game. I sit down, order my wings, order a pitcher of beer. Comes 1 o'clock, game ain't on. I said, sweetheart, where's the game? It's like, oh, it's blacked out. I said, you got direct ticket. It's like, blacked out direct ticket too.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I was punched her in the face because I'm like, you couldn't have told me this before I ordered my beer and my wings because I come every fucking Sunday to watch the Bucks. You couldn't have said like, hey, the game's not on this week. You can go home, you know. But I was like,
I didn't know they blacked out that too.
Yeah, they black it out on DirecTV on the NFL Sunday ticket if it's blacked out in your area.
That's a load of bullshit.
No, it's a total load of bullshit.
I want to give a shout out to one of our listeners, our live Twitch stream followers, the Blue Champion 25. He's joined us.
Hey,
so
Blue, what's going on?
Yeah, he or she has been awesome.